Hey y'all, how's it going? We'll make a short video today, and today I'm going to talk about my 1 week experience as a lease purchase driver, US Xpress. As you can see, I'm on home time. I had to come home thanks to Central Transport. They wanted to be dicks about my last two checks, because I think I talked about it in another video. They hold two checks. My girlfriend was supposed to be able to go pick them up. Told me she could pick them up. Not only when she went to go pick them up, not only would they not give them to her, they were complete assholes to her about it. And I was on the phone with her when she was up there, so a roll out of line, and it really pissed me off. So I have to come home and get them. I'm gonna go do that in the morning. So just want to talk about this real quick. How my week's been. Kind of put it quickly, short. It's been a great week. I'm very impressed with the company. They have been just awesome. They've been way exceeded my expectations. They've kept me moving. My fleet managers, dispatchers, um, planners, they have just been on it. They've been on the ball. They've been more than happy to help, answer any questions I have. Just awesome. Real quick on my week, what I've done. Um, I ran just shy of 3,400 miles. That is the best week I've ever had driving a truck since I started a year ago. Um, as a company driver, I never got those miles. And I know I can do way better. But considering the day I started was Thanksgiving, and then the holiday weekend and stuff, a lot of places stayed shut down for the weekend. I was, still moving, still going. So really, everything's been good. There's been a few hiccups. Um, Real quick before I get into that. So basically, what they had me doing is I left out of Tunnel Hill, Georgia, went to Fairfield, Ohio. That's where the first hiccup came into play. Uh, where I was dropping off, they were supposed to have us some empty trailers, and unfortunately, where they shut down early, we didn't have those empty trailers. I went up to the rest area about 2-3 minutes up the road, parked. As soon as I got parked, the weekend planner gave me a call, spoke with me. He was an awesome guy to talk to, and was just very polite, very knowledgeable. Gave me really good advice, some great information, and as soon as he told me he was gonna make sure I got a trailer and get me moving in the morning. He sent me several locations for a trailer. Quickly got me a trailer and got me loaded, got me rolling again. So very little downtime with that. From there, I went to Wapakoneta, Ohio. And from Wapakoneta, I went out to supposed to be going to Wichita, Kansas, but due to they actually called me and said, "Hey, we found out the receiver is going to be closed for the weekend due to the holidays. Would you like the opportunity to drop this load off at the drop yard and get another load?" I said, "Sure." So they had me drop it off in Kansas City, go grab an empty from the local FedEx right up the road from where I dropped the trailer. Went to Walmart, swapped it out for a loaded trailer, and headed out to Seymour, Indiana. From Seymour, went right up the road, did another drop and hook at a Tractor Supply, went up to Odensville, Michigan. I can't really remember. Got unloaded, went out to Ida, Michigan, got another load, went down to Mooresville, Indiana. Mooresville, did a drop and hook again, went to College Park, Georgia. College Park, went over to, was it Garden City? It was right down the road. Right down the road. And like not even 20 minutes. Picked up another load and headed back home. I dropped it off at 2 o'clock this morning. I had to do a 10-hour reset, but the appointment time wasn't until 2 a.m. anyways. So I got to do that. And then came home. They had me drop the trailer in Lebanon and headed home. I live here in Westmoreland. So, I mean, they have kept me moving. They have kept me going. Any questions I had, they were again happy to answer. Maintenance, if I had any questions, fueling, if I had any questions, they were just great, easy to talk to, easy to deal with, and just like I said, overall happy to help. They're just really exceeded my expectations. So no, I did receive my settlement stub in my emails, and I'm very impressed with the money I brought home after my truck payment and everything. Now, my truck payment, I will say, is $718 per week. Again, that's for a 2019 Cascadia, which it's not just bare bones either. It's actually pretty nice. There's nicer models, but it's pretty nice for what it is. And you know, be honest with y'all, I still brought home. I'm gonna give y'all exact price, but I'll say I've still brought home over $1,500 after everything was taken out: fuel, insurance, truck payment, all of it. So I'm thrilled. When I told them I needed home time, they did not fuss or fight about it. They didn't give me a hard time about it. They didn't say anything. They said, okay, no problem. That's what they said. And they got me home. Unfortunately, I will say I was home about a day earlier than I wanted to be. I wanted to be home Friday, but I'm not going to complain. And mostly that was actually my fault because, I got used to not having to worry about my hours, and I kind of ran my hours out. So I'm sure they could have had me home closer if it wasn't for my hours. So again, no complaints. Very happy. And I hope the experience continues to be the way it is. I will definitely be making more videos, updating more as it goes on. I'm probably going to leave out Monday. So, as of right now, if you were wanting to do it, I'd recommend it. Now, I do want to touch on something else. When you're going to go to a company, I recommend you do your research. Look up videos like mine, like what I'm fixing to be, this video I'm going to be posting right now. Do your research. Listen to what people say. Look at the reviews. But realize that people are going to put a bad review out there before they put a good video or a good review. Because typically when you're mad or had a bad experience, you're going to be so pissed off you want to try to ruin them or, something like that. But when you're having a good experience, a lot of times people will get so caught up in it, they don't post anything or say anything about it. So that's why I like to watch videos, and that's why I'm posting these videos. Now, the reason I say that is because there's a couple people whose videos I watched as I was thinking about it and decided to get into it. Now, one of the guys whose videos I watched, he started off saying great things about it, and then recently started, talking bad and didn't have some good things to say, and wanted to complain about mileage and this, that, and the other. But what I got to notice is that this person would constantly deny loads, and this person would constantly say, well, I'm not going here, I'm not going there. And they had this very short radius in an area of where they would go. And then they're wondering why they're not making any money. Well, if you're going to put a bunch of stipulations on where you're going to go and what you're going to haul, then you're not going to make any money. Me, there's people that say, well, I'm not going to go anywhere up north, and I'm not going to go anywhere out west, and I don't want to go to Ohio, and I don't want to go to Michigan, I don't want to go where it's cold, and I won't go here, and just, they've basically narrowed down to where I have like less than 10 states they're going to run to, and this, that, and the other, and they're not, I'm not going to haul anything over 35,000 pounds, and you put all these stipulations out, well, then you're not going to make any money. you know. And yeah, it's gonna be harder for them to give you a load. Yeah, you have the right as a independent contractor to do that, but you're really limiting yourself. Now, there's things you can deny within reason. To me, I told them, hey, I don't want to go to New York City. Now, a lot of drivers say that. I've actually been to New York City, and I don't have any interest in going back. Which I told them that, and they said, hey, no problem. We actually don't like to send you into big cities like that, like New York City. We have local drivers that'll take care of that. Um, Really, my only other stipulation, other than that, was hey, try to have me home when I do my home time, which make sure you give it to them a little bit in advance so they can get you planned up and then get you rolling back home. If you tell them like 2 days in advance, yeah, they might have a little hard time getting you home. But, anyways, I told them, hey, try to have me home when I ask and don't have me sitting. They said, hey, not a problem. And like I said, last week, 3,400 miles. Easy. And now I will say what I said about my check. I will say it's over $1,500 after everything. It didn't include two of my how do I put it? Two of my loads. It didn't include two loads, so it was actually missing close to about 900 miles. So that over $1,500 was for only about 1,400 miles, a little less. Sorry, 2,400 miles, a little less than 2,400 miles. So I'm very impressed. Like I said, I'm not gonna put the exact price out there right now. I'll go over a pay stub or a settlement later. But now it's just a little update. Like I said, I'm just chilling on home time, relaxing. So yeah, if y'all have any questions, concerns, comments, leave them down below. Let me know if you want to know anything else. For that, that's gonna be it for today. Y'all take it easy. I'm fixing to go to bed. Peace, y'all.